Welcome to the SafetyCulture onboarding series. In this video, we'll dive into part 1 of admin training, where we'll explore the different seat types available in SafetyCulture and guide you through setting up your users and permissions. SafetyCulture offers 3 seat types: full, light, and guest, designed to match the diverse responsibilities of your team. Each seat type comes with its own specific levels of access and functionality. When building your SafetyCulture organization, take a broad perspective. Beyond your core team, consider collaborators like contractors, agents, or suppliers who could benefit from accessing the platform. For example, some customers enable contractors to complete actions or raise issues, while others use the platform to train and onboard large numbers of casual staff. These scenarios are great opportunities to leverage guest or light seats. Reflect on your organization's needs and align different roles with the appropriate seat types. There's plenty of flexibility to structure your SafetyCulture access. Next, we want to consider the different roles of users within your SafetyCulture organization to help you determine the permissions they'll need. As a starting guide, let's identify which of your team members would fit into the following categories. End users are team members focused on conducting inspections, creating actions, reporting issues, and sending reports. Site admins or line of business managers oversee site analytics, monitor performance, and coordinate actions or issues that require attention. And organization admins, who are responsible for the overall management and configuration of the SafetyCulture platform. Now that we have an understanding of our seat and user types, we'll start sharing some user basics and how to make it easy to add, deactivate, and manage your users as they come into your business. Let's jump in. So now let's go into adding some users. We can accomplish this by going in the bottom left. We'll click on the org we're in, and we'll go to the Users tab. Here we see full seats, light seats, and guest seats, which we covered in the last slide. We can see how many of those we have assigned. If we scroll down and wanted to look on the individual basis, we could also see what permission set, seat types, and status they have as well. Let's go in and add some users. So we'll go to the top. If keeping an updated list of new users with emails is a challenge, you could use our option here of Get Invite Link. This feature allows you to create multiple links, customize them with things like expiration dates, and preset groups and site memberships. It works just like adding users in-app and via bulk upload, and ensuring the same permissions and users are applied. The next we could do here is upload our CSV. With this, if you have a longer list, we'd recommend this route. Simply download the available template that we have here in the top right, fill in the user details, and upload it back into the system. You'll map the columns in your CSV to the relevant fields in SafetyCulture, review the data, and choose whether or not to notify users. Once uploaded, all the new users will be added to your organization. So the last thing we'll do here is go back to add a user. We'll type in the email here, and with that, we'll populate the first and last name. We can set a password, and we'll go to the seat type here. We'll give Jane a full seat since we have one available. We'll go ahead and click Next. And from here, we can start to assign permission sets, group memberships, and site memberships. For Jane, let's go ahead and give her the standard permission set. We could add group here as well. Let's say she's a part of the executive leadership team, and we could add her to a site within the United States. And with that, we could add our one user, Jane. With that, we've added our user, and we could return to your user list and see that updated now. We don't dive deep into this today, but a best practice considered for logins is to consider setting up single sign-on, or SSO, with help from your IT team. If you're interested, our Help Center here, bottom left also, has detailed guides on how to get started. Now that we've talked about users, let's go talk about permissions. Clicking permissions on the top here, we can see the permission sets we have. Permission sets are what give you control over your users and what they can do on the platform. Think about the different functionalities you as an admin can actually access in SafetyCulture. Now, when you visualize what your users would be doing in-app, which parts would you need to restrict? For example, an end user would only be conducting inspections, doesn't need the ability to add or deactivate users. Likewise, someone from your safety team who is there to convert your other forms don't really need to see billing information, right? Setting permissions allows admins to create bundles of granular permissions to help you manage which features you can use in the platform. SafetyCulture has default permission sets already for you, which are the ones on the screen. So let's go into standard as an example. This permission set is used commonly for your end users. So we can click on standard, And we can see here a list of all users who are assigned this. From here, we can go to the edit permissions and see what the standard profile is able to actually do. As we scroll down here, we see the standard profile has the ability to create courses and things like access issues, as well as access sensors and assets. We'll go ahead and hit cancel, and we'll go back and actually create a new permission set. We'll go to the top right and we'll click create. We could either start from scratch or copy from an existing permission set. Let's go ahead and start from scratch. From here, we'll say the seat type is full. We'll add a title of template builders, and we'll add that in the description as well. For the sake of the example, let's give these template builders the ability to do anything within templates, both creating global response sets and upload to a public library and report layouts. We'll go ahead and create, and we'll see that this is added to our permission set here as well. So as you scale and your team grows and changes, there may be a need for more specialized permission sets depending on how complex your setup needs to be. Now you've completed your users and permissions, and this is key to your setup. And you'll see that power within the platform as the series continues. In the next session, we will continue our admin training and go over setting up your groups and sites.